Hello, how are you doing today? I have another great product to review from the Spark Reviewer program, and today I'm going to talk about the Dashing Diva Nail Growth Gel System. I'll go ahead and put the box close to the camera so you can see. This is what we're going to talk about today. So I was interested in trying this product because I really don't have a lot of time to go get my nails done professionally, and this would be great if I could achieve similar results for a fraction of the time and probably the cost. What's wrong with saving a little bit of money, right? So the thing is, in order for my nails to grow, I have to put something protective over them because they're a little bit brittle and they tend to break, and sometimes they can peel off in layers. I haven't exactly figured out what's going on with that, but anyway, so hopefully this would resolve some of those issues, at least in the short term. So they do have a lot of colors and options. If you go to their website, I think it's dashingdiva.com. The starter kit here is 21 bucks, and I'll show you actually what comes in the box. So in the box that I showed you before is this one. So what comes in the box is this little LED UV light. You can see it here. It has a pretty long cable, which is great. And then it has some instructions, and then it has one color of nail polish, and this one is actually Petal Pusher, which is a light little pink. So if you go to their website, as I was saying, you can see that they have 5 main colors. They have 3 pink hues. There's a neutral and a buff color, and there's also a red for about 2.5 fluid ounces, which is exactly the size of this bottle. It's about $7. Seems that they also offer some other colors, blues, greens. I think I saw a really dark, looks like black or navy blue, and maybe a cafe color. So they've definitely got a little bit of flair going on. There's also a glitter if you want to have fun with that, and they have some wraps, etc. And they also have some base coats and some sealants if that's something that you might be interested in. So this gel polish is supposed to be a really high shine gel polish. You can use it alone or as a base to actually extend the wear of a regular polish. So this is all really good news that supposedly can be achieved with a single coat that lasts about 14 days. We're going to put that to the test for sure. The gel polish itself is supposed to be fortified with calcium and keratin, which also helps nourish the nails. So this is also good news, especially if you see the dismal condition that my nails are actually in. So this can be positive. So you just want to prep the nails, make sure that they're clean, that you've taken off all of the old polish, and they actually recommend going over the nail with alcohol before the final application of the gel polish. And before you apply it too, you want to shake the bottle. It's very thick, and you would want to make sure that the mixture is homogeneous. So I actually use a small nail tool also. Let me see if I can put my fingers on it. This little thing to push the cuticles back. Then it also has a slanted edge there that I can take off any excess gel that would maybe get on my skin or kind of collect in the corners, which is what happened to me the first time that I actually tried this. So that is something that you can actually buy anywhere. Well, I think I get this little set at Walmart, so they're not that expensive. Also, they have some, if you can't find that one that has the little slanted edge here, I've also seen the sticks. Maybe they're made out of bamboo, and those you can actually use to kind of move the edge, move product away from the edge. So if that's helpful to you, then that would be great. So the little LED light looks like a UV light, although it doesn't really say that on the box. But I think that's actually what it's supposed to be. I saw one reference to it on the website. It's supposed to cure the nail or set the nail polish just like if you were at the salon. And then they recommend that you actually paint the first 4 and then place those underneath the light with the timer where you just press the little button here, and then it comes on for 1 minute. and then it will go off by itself so you don't have to watch the clock. So I thought that was great. One less thing I have to worry about as I'm sitting there just relaxing, and a minute goes by so quickly, which is also fabulous. And then you would actually just paint the thumb and then place that one underneath the light to cure. So initially when I tried it, the gel still felt a little soft to the touch, just like it would actually if you were getting your nails done professionally. But within a couple of minutes, I didn't actually time it to see if it was 2 minutes or 5 minutes, but it hardens very quickly. So you shouldn't worry about, you know, banging it or damaging it in the process after you cure the nails underneath the little light. So I really do like the idea of the system. I think there's a learning curve for actually applying the nail polish, as I'm going to show you here. The product itself is very thick. Now I've used this a couple of times and I did actually shake it, but because it's so thick, I think that's what creates a learning curve just for me. Doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. I am not a nail artist and I am very far from a pro, but I think that's kind of what a DIY product is supposed to be, that if you're not a pro, it should be easy to apply, right? So I'm not perfect at applying it. I did better with my right hand. Please excuse my nails because I really don't have any, which was kind of the point of doing this. I was better with my right hand than I did with my left hand. I'll show you these 3 nails, for example. I got a little bit too much product on all of these. The thumb one doesn't look too bad. The more product you put on it, I noticed the pinker it is, then you could kind of enjoy the pink, because on my right hand it's just slightly pink, but it's very shiny. But I wasn't really going for a color, so it didn't really matter to me. Again, when the first time I did it, I had quite a bit of product that collected in the corner, and because I didn't use the little gadget that I showed you in the beginning to take off the excess, in a couple of days it started to peel away right there, and then on the other ones it began to peel away as well. So I think we have to be really careful with moving the cuticles back, because that was, you know, did I follow the directions the first time? No, I didn't. Classic sometimes for me, I just don't follow directions, but the second time I did. And what I ended up doing too is I ended up taking my little handy dandy nail file. If you don't have one of these, you might want to get one. Now this one's kind of is a bit old, so you might want to, what I did was I filed away not just the ends of the nails, but I also wanted to make sure to create a rough surface. I didn't do that the first time, so on the 3rd day it started to actually wear away. And not that I can't apply the product for, you know, every 4 days, but that's not the point kind of the system. And if it's supposed to last for 14 days, then we want to actually see that it lasts for 14 days. So filing or creating like a rough base in which I could apply actually the product to it, I felt like actually made a difference. So overall, I really like the system. I love the range of colors that they offer. I'm okay with the natural colors, but they do offer other things if you know, like the blues and reds, and red is always good, right? So I think that it just takes a little bit of practice. For me, definitely a learning curve. It's going to take me a couple more applications probably to get the hang of it. I just have to remember not to apply too close to the cuticle, because then that will catch on my hair and it will probably cause the product to lift a little bit sooner than if I were to apply it maybe a millimeter or 2 from the edge of the cuticle, which is exactly I think what the actual artists actually do, which is why they're so good at what they do. So overall, I think that if you are looking for a solution to having beautiful nails, and you probably already have the long, beautiful nails, you're just looking to protect them and maybe have them grow a little bit longer, then I think this is a great system for you. It's very easy, it's very quick. You paint the floor, put it underneath the little UV LED, it's a LED light. Push the button and just sit and relax for a minute, and then do the other one. The whole thing probably take you less than 5 minutes to put all together. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I should spend more than 3 minutes doing it. If I spent 5, my nails probably would have looked fabulous. Of course, if I actually had nails, they would look fabulous too. Anyway, I digress. This is a great system. I think you should try it, and I would love to see any comments or any experiences that you actually have with this product. And I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up below. Have a good day. Bye-bye.